What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, if you haven't noticed by now, it seems like with a lot of creators, including myself, today or this month is going to be kind of the month of Terra Luna Classic. We need to talk about this position and really break down a lot of different scenarios and what I'm going to do. And I'm sure other people will basically look at what they're going to do when it comes to the amount that they staked, when it comes to the amount that they have, the different selling points that they have, or whatever, right? Now, you all know that I invested a low amount in the beginning, and now I hold, a decent amount. It's not crazy. It's not like people that have 100 million or 500 million. I really only have 44 million. But where I want to focus on today is the staked amount. So, all the people that are staking things and gaining rewards and, have plans on whatever they're going to do with their staked amount, this is a video to where I'm going to break down exactly what I'm going to do with the amount that's staked, because some people have all of their coins staked, other people have a portion of their coins staked, and I want to kind of, I guess, give a visual or at least open the door for people to discuss what they're going to do with their staked coins, because when it does reach to a level of $1 and people have 50 million coins in there, which would be tough to have that many coins in there. I'm sure people would see that and they would be like, all right, well, you know what? I want to cash out because, millions of dollars are definitely something that I would love to take, or hundreds of thousands of dollars is definitely something they want to take. Um, but seeing that in there will get you excited, and obviously you want to know what you're going to be able to do with that, and how long you're going to be able to how long the undelegation period is going to take and all that stuff. So guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I do have a Patreon down below if you guys want to get some buy alerts, because I know I'm talking about Terra Luna Classic a lot in these videos. So if you want some other buy alerts and some sell alerts and some different things that I'm getting into, feel free to check out the Patreon. If you want to reach out to me privately, you can check out the Patreon or the Discord group that we have, which would be by going through the Patreon. But yeah, definitely check all those things out. Link is down in the description, and there's multiple levels to the Patreon if you guys are interested. But what we're here to talk about again is Terra Luna Classic. We're talking about the staked amount. Now, if you don't know, I have 8 million that's staked. I'm gonna come out and you just say it's 8 million 50,000 that is staked. I ended up taking the 50,000 that was from staking rewards and putting it in there to compound that interest. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that, because I want to keep it free just in case I want to be able to sell some or put some somewhere. But we will definitely talk about that. That's something that's still in kind of limbo or still kind of up in the air, whether I'm going to move the let's say 18,000 or 50,000 and just sit it there, because if it does reach $1, right, when it does reach $1, then that's worth $50,000, $80,000, however much I end up having, $100,000 or so, right? So that's a good deal. That's something that I can count on. I know the rewards are coming, and I can collect passive income. That's really my mindset: is, am I going to be able to collect passive income in the end, or is it something to where I just want to get the overall return? So that's something that's like a I don't know if I want to call it a demon that you're battling in your mind usually. So again, currently I have 8,050,000 that is staked with Smart Stake, which is at 2.21% voting power. Um, and when you stake, basically, if you're going to go and unstake, you would have a 21-day waiting period to where you wouldn't gain rewards. So that's why people are trying to figure out what are they going to do. Now, my overall amount that I have is 44 million, 36 million over in MetaMask, and then I have 8 million over here. And the reason why I did that was because I don't want to stake everything, right? I understand the idea of staking everything and gaining as many rewards as you can, but it doesn't let you free up your Terra Luna Classic if you wanted to sell at certain points. And if you don't know my exit strategy, I will go through another video where I talk about my exit strategy, and go break down every single point. But I plan on having different profit selling price points. It's not going to be to where I just sell at $1 or I just sell at 50 cents. I'm one of those people that always finds a way to take profit at certain levels. And yes, I may end up getting less profit than what the other person may get if it just goes straight to a dollar. That's amazing for them if they're able to hold it out. But my strategy has worked time and time again with holding until it gets to a certain point, or not an unbelievable point, but a pretty substantial gain. You're leaving out all of the area in between to where you can now invest into so many other areas. Does that make sense? Um, so again, what is my plan for the 8 million Terra Luna Classic that I have staked? Well, if we go into my exit plan, I only have the bottom, shown. So everything after a dollar. So anything that's a level of, $2 to $100, that's where I plan on making these staked moves. Now, I am going to undelegate 3 million when it does hit 50 cents. So when it hits 50 cents, I'm going to take out 3 million to make sure that I have that around a dollar. But then 5 million that I have is going to be staked in there, and it's going to stay in there for a long time, basically to collect this 75 million if it does end up making a move to 5, 10, 25, 50, $100 or so, right? Um, I'm not sure if that's the case. I'm not sure if it will end up getting to those points, but I have a scenario to where it is. And even if it does only hold at a level of a dollar or 45 cents or whatever, I know that at 45 cents or 50 cents, I will have 2.5 million in this. So that means that I will have 2.5 million staked, meaning I'm gaining rewards off $2.5 million. So I'm going to be able to gain so much out of it in passive income. So that's my idea, is not necessarily to undelegate all of my coins. I wouldn't do that. I would undelegate 3 million, and then as time goes on, as we hit certain levels, as I see it climb and it has potential to hit $10, yes, I'll undelegate 2 million coins, and hopefully it takes somewhere around 21 days to make that move. And if it does, then I'll end up taking out another 3 million or so. So it depends on what prices it gets to, but in the end, as it does get to 100, I plan on having, somewhere around 500,000. So I'll probably take a 300,000 coin cut there, which would be $30 million at $100 if it does get to that point. And I would have 50 or 500 million. Sorry, that's way too much. 500,000 coins there. And that would be staked. And that would be staked pretty much forever. So ultimately, I'm looking to gain 85 million out of that if it does hit that level. But no matter what, even if it doesn't go above that level, I have everything set to where I'm going to be able to gain passive income every single day that we're holding Lunic. Now, I do expect it to run to at least $10 or $20 as we are trying to restake and or repeg USTC and re-enable the algorithm, all of that. There's just so many what if scenarios and variables that take place. But that's why I try and really cover all my bases. Staked amounts, you should figure out what you're going to do with it now, and what the plan is right now. Because if you don't, then you're just going to have that staked in there. 21 days is going to go by. Yes, you may end up gaining profit out of it, but it's just like willy-nilly like type of movement. Like it just doesn't work out. So let me know what your scenario is. Do you plan on unstaking everything when it hits a dollar? Do you plan on unstaking it well beforehand when you see the potential? Let me know what your decision is, because everybody has their own strategy, and that's what makes investing interesting, is having your own strategy. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.